Hey, Kevin here from Scrunch AI. This is my first Scrunch demo video, and so it's exciting times for me. I'm going to keep it simple for myself here, which is just to show one of the first questions that you ask about your presence in LLM platforms, which is, how do I stack up against competitors? You can see in this instance, this is kind of like our home screen here. We can see things like our competitive presence compared to different competitors. We're using Orange Theory as a demo brand here, and so we can see how we compare to CrossFit, SoulCycle, Equinox, etc. We can see our presence, how often our brand is mentioned in LLM results, the position, if it's on the top, if our brand is mentioned at the top or the bottom results, how that sentiment is. AI platforms are pretty positive, so you get a lot of positive sentiment here. And then also citations here on the right, which is our brand website being cited, or is it cited by a third party? This is kind of interesting, but of course we want to drill in a little bit deeper here. So for Orange Theory, you might especially want to understand, okay, what is my non-branded presence here? So this is actually one area where Scrunch shines a lot, where you can filter by all these different types of dimensions, non or branded versus non-branded being one of them. So I'm going to select non-branded here. Now you can get kind of like a better sense of where we sit within, or where Orange Theory sits within the different competitive landscape here. And you can see here the citations changed quite a lot. It was much less, the brand citations went down a lot, third party went up a lot, which makes a lot of sense. Now, I want to show you how you can easily set all this stuff up in this context tab. And for that, I'm going to pause and jump over there in a sec. All right, so I'm hopped over now into our context tab, which is where, like the name implies, we can add context around our brand. So you can see here we have Orange Theory Fitness, which is the brand that we're demoing. We have a description about it. We can add alternate names if there's different street names or something that Orange Theory goes by. We can select different locations to focus on, even apply different websites if there's a different website other than this key domain here. We can also add things like the different personas that we want to track and see what those results are looking at by persona. In the previous screen, I was showing how Orange Theory stacks up against these different competitive brands. If I wanted to add another competitor like 24 Hour Fitness, I could just easily plug that in here, along with a website. If I could spell website here and click create, and that would add a new competitor to the mix. And then we have this list of key topics that we could add a new topic to and generate prompts around for tracking around these specific topics. And that's actually where I'm going to go to next, is to how we can analyze these prompts and then also what to do about it. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show here is just how we can drill down on specific prompts and uncover insights to increase our brand presence for the prompts that we care about. So I'm going to click into this topic, which we created on the previous screen before for calorie burning. If I click in here, you can see, there's a bunch of prompts that we're tracking, but I want to narrow down on maybe specific prompts that are, say, non-branded, because we're already ranking well for probably our branded prompts. And then also let's apply a filter for the life cycle stage in which we're inferring for that prompt. So we can say, this prompt is an evaluation stage, which is kind of higher intent. And you can see that narrows down our results here to this prompt, that we probably want to take action on if we're to see what our presence is and take action on that. So I'm going to click into this prompt here, and that's going to give us a level of detail even further down to see, how are we doing across any different model, LLM model that we're tracking here. I'm going to click into this Perplexity one, and you can see what this actual result is returned here. I can even look at the different results that we're tracking day over day and see, where our position is changing. You can see here that starting in September, we're not being cited anymore. So this is also something that's really cool about Scrunch, is you can see the citations that the LLMs are pulling forward. So if I click on September 6th, we can see that there's not a Orange Theory citation here. But if I go back to September 5th, we can spot that, oh, this Orange Theory citation is spotted here. And so this is on our FAQ page. So maybe something we want to incorporate into the FAQ page of how we can answer this question in a better way. And then we'll be cited here and we won't lose our ranking. So hope that was helpful. And thanks for watching my Scrunch demo video.